I am on a perfect 8-0 college basketball run, and this is a show you will not want to miss because we are breaking down the Saturday slate with quick hitting, actionable info, all in order to help you beat your book. Make sure you stick around to the end as I give you today's top free play. Let's roll. Welcome in, everyone. I am Jimmy Adams, and yes, you heard me correctly. We have won 8 straight college basketball games for the clients. Now, these are free plays, but in order to get my top-rated selections, all you have to do is simply click the link in the bio or the one that I will put down in the description below. Gives you a variety of options. You can get all sports. You can get just college basketball, but we have been running hot. I mentioned the 8-0 college basketball run, up 29 units. But we are on an 18-9 NFL run and up over 31 units over our past 30 NFL plays as well. So make sure you head on over to the site if you haven't already. Join the winning team. Thank you to those that already have. And without further ado, let's dive into the Saturday slate. Let's start with Florida and Arkansas right off the top because I gave out the Florida Gators in their last game and said they were going to take down the number 1 ranked team in the country. And they did just that and more, beating Tennessee by 30 points. I know y'all either saw it or heard about it. The Gators are for real. But the reason this is a free pick instead of a client play is because of the spots. You have your classic letdown spot for Florida after a big win, and they're running into a desperate Arkansas team who has started 0-2 in conference play under the watch of John Calipari. That's just not going to cut it down there in Fayetteville. But the thing is, I still like Florida in this game. It's very hard to bet against them. They have 2 bigs down low that crash the offensive glass better than anyone. I mean, they have the 3rd best offensive rebounding percentage in the entire nation. They rank 4th in adjusted offensive efficiency, and they play great defense. I mean, Walker Clayton is a tremendous guard. I could go on and on and on about Todd Golden's team and how good the Gators are. But here's the thing. Boogie Flan, there's been so much hype about what a good player he is, and I'm just not seeing it. I've watched Arkansas's past 2 games, and they're taking bad shots. Flan isn't knocking them down, and the Razorbacks are not a team that are going to get any second chance opportunities in this game whatsoever. So you're going to see a little bit of sharp action coming in on Arkansas, and that is purely a spot play. I'm going with the other side. Give me the Florida Gators to get up and over this number. They win by at least 5 in this one. It's value play time for game 2, and we're going to take a live underdog as we turn our attention to the Mountain West in what is a heavyweight mid-major clash with New Mexico and San Diego State. Now, New Mexico, the game against Nevada was pretty fascinating because if you didn't see it, it was an incredible buzzer beater by New Mexico. As the horn sounded, guy picked it up off the court and just threw it up and it went in, kept New Mexico undefeated in conference play. But the thing I really took away from that game is that the Lobos were really not playing very fast. They're 6th in adjusted tempo in the nation, but Nevada really slowed them down. It looked as if New Mexico wasn't even trying to run. And that was against the Nevada team that is 0-4 in conference play right now. Now they have a really good team coming in San Diego State. The Aztecs, always one of the best defensive units in the nation, coached by Brian Dutcher. And that's no different this season either. Their lone blemish was a 1-point loss to Utah State. And other than that, and that was a game they were leading for most of the game. So what San Diego State's going to do is they're going to make this one an ugly affair. They're going to slow it down just like Nevada did, but better because their defense is on another level. 6th in adjusted defensive efficiency, top 15 in guarding both the interior and the 3-point line. They are going to make you take tough contested shots. and they're going to get quality looks and second chance opportunities at the other end. We're getting a few points in our pocket. Put the Aztecs in your pocket as the live dog takes San Diego State. All right, today's top free play is coming up in just a second, a game that I really like. But real quick, take a moment and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and comment down below. All feedback is welcome, and we are thankful to the new subscribers and the clients that we are now helping make money, especially with the massive run that we are on right now. All right, without further ado, on to today's top free play. Today's top free play takes us to Athens, Georgia. And when you suffer a demoralizing defeat like Oklahoma just had, things tend to not go well for you when you have to go on the road in the next game in the SEC. If you don't know already, the Sooners were up 18 in a conference game at home in a need-to-win situation against Texas A&M, and they blew the lead as A&M won straight up at the end without their best player in Wade Taylor. Coach Porter Moser said that this is one of the toughest losses you can ever have, and he wasn't lying. And the results will display themselves in a negative way in this one because they're taking on a Georgia team that is playing on their own home turf, a Bulldog squad that was underrated coming into the year. Not many people thought Georgia would be this good, but they're off to a fantastic start, fresh off a double-digit win over Kentucky. Oklahoma, a very good three-point shooting team. They shot over 58% in that game against Texas A&M, the loss. They're not going to do that again. Negative regression coming there, and they're especially not going to do it against Georgia, who has a great perimeter defense. In fact, they're the 11th best team in the nation at defending the three-point line. The Georgia Bulldogs get the win and cover for today's top free play. Remember to head on over to the site and grab my best bet as we continue to make a ton of dough and remain undefeated. And most importantly, best of luck with your bets today, everyone.